say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yo, what's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? We here. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, guys? Shout out to everybody in the chat. It is Media Mondays, man. Shout out to everybody here. You feel me?
Yeah, Mondays.
What's going on, Miles? What's poppin' with you, man?
Man, happy to see another Monday, man. Had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Just grateful for another day. Grateful for another Media Mondays, man. What's going on with you, Lucario?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Just, out here spitting this game as usual. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up your drink. Hold up your drink real quick.
Well, whatever.
Did you get that with oat milk or goat milk or some shit?
This is whole milk.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was about to get at you. I was about to call you a bitch. Yeah.
Oat milk. Oat milk is decent. Now almond milk is the shit though. Almond milk.
Almond milk is pretty good. That's facts.
But I should be drinking though, because I'm lactose intolerant, and I still be doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'll be fucking up and having diarrhea and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hate standing in the Starbucks line and you hit them fucking, them niggas with fucking painted nails and blue hair talking about, oh, can I get a triple double latte with oat milk? And oh my God, please, if you don't have any oats milk, I can't, because I'll get sick and blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit, That shit is the worst. But anyway, guys, make sure y'all get the soap.
Yeah. Get the soap, people. Get the soap. Get that soap. Go to masculineidentity.com. Get the soap.
Yep, masculineidentity.com. Get your soap, man. Wash the blue hair, painted nails nigga off you, man. You don't want that. But check this out, guys. Before we get the show started, I want to show y'all my shipment I just got from Silverback Seduction. Oh, shit.
Shout out to 1950. Shout out to 1950.
Shout out to 1950, man. Hold on. I gotta get the gold-plated scissors to do the unboxing.
Unboxing. Hold on, you gotta do that.
We're doing the unboxing live on Media Mondays, nigga. Shout out to Mr. 1950, man, for sending my shipment of the hold on. We about to see what it is. I don't even want to make no assumptions, man. We gonna see what it is for sure. Okay. All right, so we got the gold-plated scissors. You know what I'm saying? We doing it big, man. Shout out to 50, man. All right. So we opening the box. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Y'all wasn't ready.
Ready, nigga, for the Silverback Seduction box. Ooh, it's black and it's silverback. Woo! He probably be like, Miles, stop that bullshit, nigga. I ain't. Yo, hold up. Here we go. So we about to open up the Silverback Seduction box. Ooh. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, look at the.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Fire.
We got the Silverback Seduction. Hold on, can you read that? Silverback Seduction cream pie. Look at that shit, man. Wait, hold on. Let me adjust the see if I could adjust the lighting just a little bit for y'all so we can really get to see everything right. Okay. Let me see if that helps. Right.
There we go. There we go.
The Silverback Seduction cream pie.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm about to open it for the first time. Ooh, that shit smell good. Oh, that shit smell. Ooh, that shit smell real good. All right, what else we got up in here? What up? Hey, shout out to 51 Silverback. All right, so, check this out, man. We got the leather and lace. Oh shit. Damn. Yo, this shit is this shit is some. I'm about to get me some. About to rock the house tonight, man. Fuck that, nigga. Talk about, nigga. Yo, and then we got the big joint, right? We got the Big Daddy. We got the
what's that one right there?
G-Spot Silverback.
Oh shit.
I'm smelling like strawberries and I'm smelling strawberries and vagina. Yo, shout out to the big homie 50. Look, even the wrapping paper. Check out the wrapping paper.
No, he got the Silverback wrapping paper. He ain't playing. 1950 is not playing.
He got the little, you know what I'm saying? Got the little red seductive. Yo, shout out to 50 in the building, bro. Real talk. Mm-hmm. My man's doing it big, man. Listen, give me a second, man. I'm about to hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
But yeah, shout out to 1950, man. Shout out to 1950. So make sure I hit up 1950 up so y'all can get your products too, man.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you guys do that.
Shout out to everybody that was at any one of the seminars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Vegas seminar, because we gave out the lighters at the Vegas seminar.
Right.
I'm about to light the G-Spot for the first time. Pause. But go anyway.
About to light that candle up.
About to light the we got 3 wicks on a bitch. 3 wicks on it. Ooh.
Fire.
I got the house smelling like sex, nigga. That's why I'm wearing this t-shirt today, too. Got the house smelling like sex immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Check him out, man. Shout out to Mr. 1950 Silverback Seduction. Go order. Go to Mr.1950.com and go order your candles, man. This shit is fire. I got the G-Spot lit. Literally, I got the G-Spot lit, bro.
That's some real shit. That shit fire. You can light that shit up in your room when you got the chick over, you know what I'm saying? Set the mood and shit. So make sure you guys go. Shout out to 1950. Go support and get that shit cracking, man. And this is dope because remember, today is Media Mondays, guys. So if you guys have stuff you want to promote, you feel what I'm saying? You got music, you got products, you got, anything that you guys want to promote, hit us up. Make sure you hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, $50 or more to promote. If you have a question, $5 or more to call in. And if you just want to put a Q in the chat for the question, just put a Q and put your question. And we will get to your questions at the end. And remember, guys, make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you do that. Because we still got the summer sale going on, $1 for 30 days. You join the Masculine Identity Membership for $1 for 30 days. Make sure you guys take advantage of that right now. Do not hesitate. You feel what I'm saying? Also, go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys go and get that shit and get it cracking. You feel me? Yeah, man. So yeah, guys, call up, 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Please don't call in at the last minute because I know some of y'all like to do that. When we're about to try to wrap up the show, that's when y'all all want to call in. So call in early. You feel what I'm saying? Call in now so we could, get to your stuff early. You feel what I'm saying? But Listen, so today's topic is it's impossible to attract women with a loser's mindset. Okay, it is impossible to attract women with a loser's mindset. Now, what gave me the idea for this topic is yesterday we did the Real Game No Theory show, and it was a dude who called in and he was like, I've been on the membership and it's still not, things aren't working out for me. And we found out as we were asking him questions, right? He said that he felt like women are repulsed by him, right? And so what happens is that when we were asking him these questions about what's going on with him, we said, has any woman ever told you that she was repulsed by you?
Right.
He said no, right? So the idea of him being repulsive to women came from his own mind, meaning that he made it up in his own mind without any type of actual experience of that being the case.
Right.
And so what happens is that a lot of guys, what happens is that they'll be in situations where they're trying to make shit happen when it comes to the game. They're trying to succeed when it comes to dealing with women, and they're not succeeding. They're not getting things going on. And the reason why is because you have a loser's mindset. It is impossible to attract women with a loser's mindset. So you can get on the Masculine Identity membership. You can get on the Bad Boy membership. You can listen to everything we're talking about, and you can try all these things out. What's going to happen is it's not going to work out for you if you have a loser's mindset, meaning that you can't win with the loser's mindset because it's in contradiction. So what that means is that you can literally, like I could literally tell you, hey, say this thing and do this thing and go down this route or whatever and talk to this girl this way and all that other stuff. If in your mind you do not believe and you do not know that you have value, it's not going to work out for you. Because what happens is it's not about really what you're saying. It's about the man behind what you're saying. It's about the person. It's about who you are behind what you're saying, right? Because it's not enough just to say something and do something. You have to have a certain intention. You have to have a certain mindset behind what you're doing and what you're saying, right? That's what gives it impact. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like, for example, if you was in the alleyway and somebody came up to you and tried to rob you, they put a gun to your chest, right? And they're asking you for your wallet and all this other stuff. Part of what makes you scared is not necessarily just because they have the gun. It's because they're in such a desperate need for your money that their whole entire energy, right, is negative, and it's scary because they're really, really about getting your fucking money. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's the energy behind it, right? Because what happens is that a lot of you guys out there, what you're doing is that you're saying, oh, I want to get baddies, I want a hot girl or whatever it is like that. We get it, right? But the issue is that if you don't believe that you can get a baddie, or you don't think that a baddie would actually want to get with you, if this is going on behind in the back of your mind, it's not going to be able to happen.
Right.
Because what you're doing is that you're saying one thing, but you're thinking the other. You're saying one thing, but you're believing the other. So what happens is that it's almost like it being pulled in two different directions, right? So if I tell you go left and go right, you're going to stay in the same place. You can't, you're like, where the fuck do I go? You're like, I don't know what to do. So if you're like, well, I want these baddies, but I think these baddies are repulsed by me, how the fuck is it going to happen? You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys got to understand that it's the mindset. And this is why we tell you guys to get coaching. This is why we tell you guys to get private coaching, because what happens is that some of you guys don't understand that what's really in your way is not because you're not a certain height, not because, you ain't looks max and all this other goofy shit. It's because it's your mindset. Your mindset, the way that you think, is the problem. Do you see what I'm saying? It's really that. But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit, though?
Yeah, the thing is that a lot of guys don't understand the connection between your mind and reality.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't understand how much of an influence what you believe inside, what you think, what you say inside affects what happens on the outside.
Right.
There's this old saying called "as above, so below."
Mm-hmm.
As within, so without.
Right.
And a lot of guys don't understand, like, they don't understand the power of that. They think, it's like they think that they could have all of this hate and resentment for women and still have decent experiences with women.
Right.
They think that they could have all this like low self-esteem and self-deprecating thoughts about themselves and still exude confidence when they're dealing with a woman.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. Really doesn't work that way, because as they say, as above, so below, as without, so it is within. So we have to be what's called congruent. That means even on both sides. That's why we tell you the truth is inside you.
Right.
Right. Everything that you're trying to accomplish, everything that you're trying to do it starts inside. A lot of guys, you know, they have all of these horrible thoughts about themselves. Like, oh, I'm too short. I'm too fat. I'm too tall. I'm too ugly. I don't have a good enough jawline. If you believe any of those negative things about yourself, and then you go up to a woman smiling and talking and trying to be smooth and using lines that you heard us say, or using lines that you heard from the Game Kings 1 documentary and all that other shit, it's not going to come off right.
Right.
And because people, no matter how much technology they put into this world, there's real and then there's fake. And people could always detect real and people could always detect fake.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's like that whole intuition thing, or with guys, it's instinct. With guys, it's instinct. With women, it's intuition.
Right.
Whereas like this happens to me all the time, bro. Like I meet a nigga, and if the nigga talking too fast, I can't fuck with the nigga. Like you talking too fast, I can't fuck with you. You one of these type of cats that like, you know, everybody. I can't. You got all these friends. Yeah, I got a friend that does this, and yeah, I got a friend that does that. And I'm like, nigga, the people who you talk about is not your friends. Like you're lying.
Right.
You understand? So the thing is, yeah, Frank Shaw said, pay attention to detail. You definitely got to pay attention to detail. But where that has to start is within. Pay attention to the details of your mind.
Right.
Pay attention to the details of your perspective, how you see yourself, how you think, how you talk, self-speak. All of that shit is important. Like I got a video on the masculine identity called visualization, where it's like I try to, I explain clearly to guys, the man that you see, you understand, the man that you see in your own mind, the man that you visualize, the dude that you're trying to become, you have to visualize it and embrace that visualization, and not just embrace it, but you have to believe in it. And the reason why you need to believe in it is because you need to believe in the details of that man, because each and every detail of the man that you're trying to become is a catalyst for a behavior that you need to develop now.
Right.
You understand? Every detail about the man that you're trying to become, that you visualize, is a catalyst for a behavior that you have to embrace now. So what do I mean? This is why guys call up or they text and they put in the chat, hey, so should I just focus on me and leave women alone?
Right.
My first question is, the man that you're trying to become, does he have a wife? Does he have a girl? Does he fuck bitches? Pretty much every fucking time. Yeah, of course. What you mean? Okay, so if the man that you're trying to become got bitches, or he got a wife, or he got a girl, what makes you think you supposed to swear off women?
Exactly.
And just focus on yourself, or go monk mode, or whatever the fuck them other niggas be telling y'all. Why do you think that makes sense? When the man that you're trying to become got bitches. So if you trying to become the type of nigga that got bitches, or you got a wife, or you got a girl, and when I say that, remember I was talking about visualizing the details. So that means if you got a wife, that means you have a healthy marriage with a woman that respects you, and y'all building a family and all these other things. If you got a girl, again, healthy relationship, a woman that respects you, all of these things you have to visualize. You have to visualize these positive things for them to reign true in the future.
Right.
But if you sitting there being negative, if you sitting there talking shit about women and how much you hate women and how much, man, I'm just focused on myself because I'll fuck these women and they're gold diggers and monkey branchers and this and that and that and this. When are you going to find time to develop your skill to talk to women? When are you going to find time to develop your skill to influence women? Not just talk to women, but to influence women, to turn that woman into the type of woman that you need to be in your life, or to turn that roster of women into the type of women that you need to be in your life. When are you going to find time to do that if you're always talking negative about women?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is the type of shit where, if you have the mindset of a fucking loser, there's no way that you could be a winner. And women are not attracted to losers.
Mm-hmm.
Women are not attracted to losers because, and this is why it pisses me off with a lot of these different groups on the internet that have all this negative shit to say about females, right? Because they don't even understand that inherently females want to see men win.
Right.
You don't even realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Women want men to win.
Mm-hmm.
Because a woman winning doesn't mean shit.
Mm.
Okay, a woman winning doesn't mean anything. We could applaud. Hey, yes, that's great. Simone Biles, you got a bunch of medals. Oh, that's great. Yeah, good for you, girl. All right. But it doesn't mean anything unless her man is winning.
Right.
Because if a woman is winning and her man is a fucking loser. All right, check this out. If Simone Biles is winning all these medals and then tomorrow we find out that her husband is a fucking pedo or something crazy.
Mm.
What is that gonna do to her image?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if the man is always the strongest chain, is the strongest link in the chain. So if he breaks, everything goes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So again, this is why I need you guys to understand the mind of a winner. The mind of a winner knows that he needs to win. And in order to win, everything about his inside has to be congruent with the outside in order for everything to make sense for him to win. And with that being said, if you want women in your life, you can't have all this negativity and resentment towards females, my brother. It's impossible. Exactly. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're spitting poison to the very thing that you desire.
Right.
And then you expect it to come into your life healthy. That's ridiculous. That's why I always say this to you guys. If you're listening to a motherfucker on the internet and he can't give you one positive experience with a female, you can't trust nothing that he got to say.
Exactly.
Y'all literally see me on the internet. I'm showing y'all I'm in places that y'all niggas may never be. And I'm letting y'all know, hey, I didn't spend a dime to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I got my woman bringing me plates of food and this, that, and the third. I'm not even saying it. I'm showing y'all positive experiences from the women that I deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So you will never, you ain't gonna hear a nigga like me just bashing women, women and female nature and fuck out of here. If I want my woman to be good, I gotta speak good on women.
That's a bar right there.
Come on, bro.
That's a bar right there. That's a bar. Listen, how many niggas on the internet talking about, these fucking modern women and these women right there, but then they want to actually have a good woman and good experiences, but they talking shit and they don't realize that their fucked up experiences with women is a direct reflection of the fact that they're fucked up. You understand? Like, as a man, you're fucked up, which is why you have fucked up experiences with women. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a reflection of you. This is what these guys don't get. So It's like, bro, see, and this is the thing. You say you want, and this is the fucked up part. If you have a loser's mindset and you say you want a chick that you think is hot and a chick that's just going to be on point, and you want the best chick ever, right? What happens is that it's impossible, because what you're doing is that who you are is not a match to what you want.
Exactly.
So essentially, you don't want her because you're attracted to her. It's almost like you want her because you feel you need her.
Mm-hmm.
You need her to feel like a winner. So if you need her to feel like a winner, that means you're a loser. It's really that simple. So what happens is that you have to be a winner with or without the woman. And so what happens is that when you are that winner, that's what attracts the woman to you, because she's like, oh, that guy's a winner. I want to be a part of this situation. Guys, you understand this? Think about this. Anytime anyone, man or woman, gravitates towards anything, it's because the thing they're gravitating towards benefits them.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a loser, what is the benefit that a hot chick is going to get by dealing with you. Right. It don't make any sense. You gotta. This is why I love when Steve says to the callers, "Why should she fuck you?" That's basically the reason for that question. Mm-hmm. Why should she fuck you? Why should she be with you? Right? And if you can't answer that, then she shouldn't fuck with you because you don't even know. So what is the benefit? Like it's like weird. It's like losers expect, people to just like accommodate them. Mm-hmm. That's not how it works. You actually have to give value to get value. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys out there, when you're crying and bitching and moaning about, oh, these women are like this and these women are like that, or you crying and bitching and moaning like, well, how come you need to have gay men and do all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. Understand that your experience is a direct reflection of you. So if you are a loser or has a loser mindset, right, you are going to get what losers get. It's that simple. If you're a winner, you have a winner's mindset, you will get what winners get. Mm-hmm. And because check this out. Winners, right? And follow what I'm about to say. Winners know that they're winners even when they take a loss. Or I should say it this way. Winners understand and recognize that they're still winners, right? Even if things aren't going exactly how they wanted to, right? Now, losers, right? They see all situations as losing, even if the situation presents itself as something that they can win in. So what happens is that even if they're in a situation where they can sort of like, let's say somebody said, hey, listen, like let's say a girl was like, I'm really attracted to you and I really like you and I just wanted to tell you I liked you and shit, right? You know what the loser's gonna say? He's gonna be like, man, she's a hoe. Because only a hoe would like want to just have sex with a guy that quickly. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, notice a lot of guys say that shit. They'll be with a chick and the chick want to fuck them, or the chick is like wanting to give the pussy quickly. Man, this chick is a whore. Because only whores would do shit like that. Mm-hmm. See, that's a loser's mentality. Mm-hmm. Because in his mind, he can't see the perspective of, wait a second, of course you want to fuck me. I'm a winner. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't see that shit. They don't see that shit. You see what I'm saying? See, this thing is your perspective. So when you have that loser's mindset, that loser's perspective, what happens is no matter what happens, you're going to see it from a loser's viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to be a glass half empty nigga. You see what I'm saying? You're always going to be that. It doesn't matter what happens.
Really, real talk. Glass half empty.
It don't matter what happens. I'm telling you, a chick could be like, oh, I want to suck your dick. And you're like, man, she's like, it will always be something. You understand? Like, even if you get your dick sucked, then you're going to complain that she ain't sucking it a second time. It's just like something's always going to be an issue. And that's because that's how your mind works. Just like when we giving guys advice, you notice they always say, oh, but Miles, but Lucario, what if? And it's like they're always looking for something else to complain about.
Rex.
Really, it's really, you say, go talk to 25 women a day. But Miles, Lucario, that's a lot of, like, why we got to put on all these work? That's loser mentality.
Facts. That's facts.
Loser mentality.
Or like when they say, oh, well, I got to waste my time talking to these women. Like, exactly. If you think anything that you do in your life is a waste of time, that's loser talk.
Exactly.
What the fuck you mean? This is your life we're talking about. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, then stop doing anything.
Right.
Don't practice basketball. Don't practice with your video games. Don't practice dressing nice. Don't practice nothing. Mm-hmm. Anything that you desire or that you enjoy in life, don't do it. Don't practice it because it's a waste of time.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's loser talk. Bro, let me tell you something. This is why I tell you guys about gratitude. Get on the Masculine Identity membership for $1, guys. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Go to the checkout page. Type in summer. Join the membership. There is a video called watch this first, and then right below that is a video called "How to Become Grateful."
Right.
Gratitude is the foundation. Gratitude is the foundation of all of this shit.
Right.
Gratitude will teach you how to start thinking like a winner, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gratitude does, because gratitude allows you to not just see the world as something that is working for you, but it allows you to see yourself as a winner.
Right.
Because when you start to see the world and you realize that everything in life is working for you, not against you. Now, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that stuff ain't gonna sometimes go the way you want it and sometimes not. What I'm saying is, when you understand gratitude, you will develop the skill to see it
right
in a way that works for you.
Right.
And it's the same way that you see opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's the same way, if you want a metaphor, it's the same way that Neo began to see the fucking code in the Matrix.
Right.
It's the same way that he was. Remember when at the very end, when Agent Smith came up and was fighting him?
Right. Exactly.
He just turned sideways and realized that he could fight him with one hand.
Right.
When you believe, when you understand, when you fully grasp the idea of gratitude, you start to even shit that seems like a fucking disaster, because your mind is so in tuned with being grateful. You start to see, oh, that wasn't even a disaster. Oh shit, that was an opportunity. That was something that worked in my favor. As long as I do this, and this, I can let that opportunity work in my favor. Imagine that.
Right.
Imagine, like, it's a different world, guys. And this is the type of shit we try to tell you. But for a lot of you, you're stuck in only what you see now.
Right.
So it's hard for you to see what we're saying. But I'm telling you, man, it's a whole different world when you start to be grateful, when you start to appreciate, when you start to understand what gratitude is. And then that's when you're going to start to see, to think, to feel, to behave, and to believe and to know that you're a winner. You see what I'm saying? And by the way, this fucking candle, this G-Spot candle got my whole spot smelling like a G-Spot, nigga. This shit smells good.
I love it.
This shit is, woo!
I love it.
Smelling like strawberries and not be too much. Strawberries and good stuff.
And guys, call up, man. Call up 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Call up and promote your stuff. $50 or more if you want to ask a question. $5 or more. I know you guys got some questions. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and ask your question, and we'll get to that in the end. So this is, guys, you got to understand, right? So we want you guys to get is that you have to, right, have a winner's mindset. And what that means is this, right? It's really simple. Any of you guys can do this. You can switch this on in 2 seconds. You see what I'm saying? Because all it is a choice that you make to see yourself a certain way. And it's a choice that you make to actually take action and do certain things, right? So the thing is that a lot of you guys, you're so stuck in the loser's mindset because you continue to attach yourself and your sense of the game to women. This is why we keep trying to tell you guys the game is not about women. The game is not about women. The game is not about women. And a lot of you guys don't get this. Y'all think we just talking shit. We're telling you the game is not about women. And this is the thing. When you get to a certain level of the game, what you're going to understand is this, is that the things that you thought, right, sort of make you feel, frustrated, angry, make you feel anxious, make you sort of like feel a certain type of way when it comes to dealing with women. Those things start to dissipate the more you understand that the game is not about women. You understand what I'm saying? And so what that means is that things like rejection, a girl flaking on you, a girl not wanting to have sex with you, all these things that frustrate you will start to not frustrate you the more that you realize that the game ain't about women, right? And what happens is that when you understand the game ain't about women, that's when you're getting into that winner's mindset. Because what happens is, right, is that it goes from you trying to get validation from women to you validating yourself. and only dealing with women who you know and you know they understand and recognize your value. So what happens is that when a woman is rejecting you, right, it's not going to make a difference because that has no effect on how you view yourself. Right now, a lot of you guys, y'all feel like the caller yesterday, y'all feel that you're repulsive to women because you tell yourself a story about yourself based on how women are dealing with you. So if a woman rejects you, you're like, oh man, I'm repulsive to women because she rejected me, right? Or these 3 girls rejected me. So therefore, there's something wrong with me, which is why I'm getting rejected. And therefore, you start to go into this cycle of thinking there's something wrong with you, which causes you to have that insecurity, which causes you to not be able to attract women, which causes you to keep having more insecurity. So it's a cycle, right? So then you spiral down into that loser's mentality, right? Now, what's going to happen is this. Once you start to, let's say, actually take action, go out there and push through that, you're going to start to attract women and get women. But you're still going to be making mistakes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because once you start to attract women, you're going to start to say, oh, well, I'm a cool guy and I'm awesome because these women want me. That's also a mistake. Do you see what I'm saying? Because then now what happens is that you're still going to be trying to find validation through the women you get. This is why a lot of y'all are obsessed with baddies. You're trying to get a sense of self through getting the baddies and making shit happen. Right now, when you get to the higher level of the game, when you fucking are really, really the type of guy whose game is tight, you start to realize whether you're dealing with a woman or not doesn't matter. So then what happens is your sense of self and the way you look at yourself does not change whether the woman is there or not. This is what we say when we talk about the game is not about women. You understand that whether she's there or not doesn't change, right? How you view you and how you know you. This is where we're trying to get you guys to understand. A lot of you guys are still stuck in judging yourself based on the interactions you have with women. When you have game, what you understand is that your value does not change depending on a woman or not. Because check this out, women are going to come and go. Women are going to say this and they're going to say that. Women are going to show up or they're not going to show up. You see what I'm saying? So if you're swayed by all of this shit, right, you're constantly going to be anxious. You're constantly going to be unhappy because you're basing your enjoyment, your excitement, your the way you feel about things on the woman. And I'm gonna tell you something like this: if that's what you're doing, you will always be disappointed. Always. It's I guarantee you guys are always gonna be disappointed when it comes to dealing with women. Because check this out: if you don't get her, you're gonna be disappointed. And if you do get her, you're still going to be disappointed. Why? Because you're still going to have anxiety about losing her. So you're never going to be happy. You feel what I'm saying? You're never going to be happy. You're never going to be happy. Sometimes getting the woman is worse than not getting her.
Oh, shit.
You're not ready for that. You're not ready for that. I'm telling you. Sometimes getting her is worse than not getting her. Because if you have a loser's mindset, you're finished.
Exactly. Yo, that's some real shit, Lucario, because a lot of cats don't even understand that the reason why they can't get shit is because they're afraid to lose shit that they don't even have.
Exactly right.
It's crazy. Yo, the game is deep. Yo, the game is different. Y'all niggas don't understand. If you are afraid to lose what you don't even have, why do you deserve to have it?
Exactly.
Think about that. Like, that's some real shit.
Exactly. That's true.
Because that's the same reason why you fucking simping and bending over backwards and leading with your wallet in the first place. Because you see the bitch and she cute and this, that, and the third, and already you're afraid to lose her.
Right.
And you ain't even gonna say what's up yet.
Exactly.
Crazy. Like, come on, bro. Bitch, ass, yucca. That's the realest shit right there. Think about it, guys. All of y'all niggas talking about, bro, I have approach anxiety. You don't have approach anxiety. You're afraid to lose a bitch that you haven't even gotten yet. That's what it really is.
Exactly right.
So the fear of losing her is stopping you from even talking to her. That's what's really going on. You don't got no fucking approach anxiety. Lying.
Right.
So here's what it is. What did I tell you? Shout out to Dave G once again. The nigga said a woman's rejection is God's protection.
Facts.
When you can't get a bitch, trust me, it's because you're not ready to have her.
Exactly. You know it's funny. A lot of these dudes, I think it's hilarious that they want baddies. And I'm telling you, you getting a baddie now would be the worst thing for you.
Be the worst.
The worst fucking thing. Because check this out. Guys, you gotta understand what you get is I say this, what you get is actually what you deserve. Right. So what happens is that let's say you're the type of guy who's scared to approach women. You're the type of guy who's insecure. You're the type of guy who doesn't really know what he wants. You're not a leader. You're none of these things. Your game is weak as fuck. And let's say you just happen to stumble upon this baddie. Like, let's say she's in your class in school, in college or some shit. And she's, y'all are doing a class project together, right? And y'all are talking and kind of hanging out. And, she takes a liking to you for some reason. Right. Mm-hmm. And then what happens is that you're excited because she's showing interest in you. And let's say y'all actually go out on a date, right? And y'all hang out and all of that other stuff. And now you're excited because, oh man, she's so hot and this and that, right? Now, let's say you end up actually fucking this chick, right? That seems like it's a good thing, but I'm gonna tell you why it's not a good thing for you. And the reason why it's not a good thing for you is because what happens is that you're basically in a situation where we call macking on accident, right? So meaning that you basically got into a situation where you were lucky, because in those type of situations, what usually happens is that that chick, right, that you know you don't have the skill, know-how, or confidence to attain or get, right? That woman usually is using you in the situation for whatever reason she's using you for. Because a lot of times the reason why you even got with her is because she in some form or fashion made it happen. Because why? You scared to talk to girls. You scared to approach them. You ain't got no leadership skills. So how the fuck did this happen? It happened because she made it happen in some form or fashion. Right? Now, this is the issue. The issue is that let's say you have sex with this girl. You're probably going to be so fucking attached and in love with this woman that you don't know what to do with yourself. Now, when she finishes or when she gets tired of playing around with you, because that's what she's doing, because you're the food, right? She's going to drop you. And when she drops you, you're going to feel the most intense pain you have ever felt in your life. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why was because you weren't ready to handle that type of situation.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? You were so invested and so in love because this was I hate when they say this, your dream girl. You understand what I'm saying? And now what happens is that she dropped you because, remember, at the beginning, she wasn't really interested in you in the first place. This is why a lot of times you might see like, quote unquote, this baddie with like a nerdy ass goofy nigga. You'd be like, yo, how the fuck did she get him? The reason why she's with him is because the guy she really wanted broke her heart and she needs a safe guy. And you're the safe guy. So when you're the safe guy, that is the worst position to ever be in. See, it's better for you to get rejected than to be the safe guy. Because what happens is that when you're the safe guy, what she's doing is that she knows that you are enamored with her and in love with her. And she's using the fact that you love her so much to get an ego boost. Once she gets that ego boost and she's finished with you, she's going to toss you to the side and you're going to be heartbroken. And so what happens, and this is the thing, shit like that is very traumatic to most guys, especially if you have a loser's mindset. Because what happens is that now you're going to think that there's something really wrong with you because she just dropped you like that and basically broke up with you. And you're just like, you're confused. You don't understand. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why we're telling you guys that it's important for you to have game and to have a winner's mindset, because check this out. A guy who actually has game and has a winner's mindset, if he was dealing with that woman it would only be on his terms, meaning that she's only fucking with him based on the guidelines and rules that he created. That's one. Two, he don't give a fuck if she's staying or leaving. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So, but the guy who doesn't have game, he feels like he's lucky to have her. He don't even know how the fuck he got. He's like, oh my God, this is so amazing. He's falling in love with this chick. And when this chick bounces, because she's going to do it sooner than later, he won't know what the fuck to do with himself. So this is why I'm saying it's actually better for that woman to reject you than to accept you. Because at that point, you're not ready for that.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You guys got to understand. Like I'm telling you, a lot of guys, this is why you have guys out there who, and some of these guys actually get married to these chicks or they get like in long-term relationships with women who don't really like them like that. And they're not prepared for these things. So let's say they get a divorce or the girl doesn't want to be with them anymore. These guys don't know what to do with themselves because they connected their identity to being with that woman. That was like their goal. That was like this amazing thing that they wanted to happen. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But guys, you can call up. Call number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. And if you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to the question. So let's see what some of these questions are saying. It says, Lacara/Miles, do you believe in marriage or is it better for a man to remain unmarried? Yeah, I think marriage is cool if real quick first.
Yeah, let's get back to that question.
Yeah.
313, you were on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support for the show?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jermaine. I'm calling from Detroit, and I sent the donation to Miles Cunningham in the game.
All right, hold on real quick. All right. Markel?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, got you, bro. Got you, man. Let's get it. So what's your question, man? Thanks for your support for the show. And what's your question?
My question is, okay, so I met this chick a little while ago and at this bar or whatever, got a number, and we just recently hung out this past weekend. And like at first we were texting back and forth, and like she just kind of stopped texting me, so I didn't want to like double text and another text, so I ended up going out and seeing her in person. And she was like, oh, like, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, she's like, oh, what you been up to? And then after we talked, I left, and she sent me a text, and she was just like, are you looking for anything specific with the random cutie you found in the alley or some shit like that? And I was like, yeah, I want me and you to get together and have some bedroom fun.
Uh-huh.
And she hit me back, and she was like, I'm in.
Right. Okay, so what's the question?
Like
let's get to the question, though.
Okay. The question is, well, I tried to link up with her this past week. She got a partner. She told me she had a partner. I don't know if it's like an open relationship thing or whatever, but
she got a partner. She got a partner, or she got a man. What we don't do partners over here.
That's what she said. She told me she got a partner, bro. She was like, I hope that's not like weird or anything. Blah blah blah.
Oh man. Okay.
So,
all right. What's the question? You tried to hit her up, and then what happened? What happened, man? Get to the question, bro, please.
Okay. So I hit her up, and she said, I don't know. She said that she wasn't free or something like that, or because I was trying to hook up again. Type
all right,
shit.
all right, brother. I'm gonna ask you one more time. I know you sent your donation to the show, and then we appreciate you, but we got to get to the question. If you don't give me the question, I'm gonna have to hang up on you, homie.
Do I need the charger, or do I just wait? Just keep going with it. Just like wait it out, or.
So you told her to meet you so y'all can hook up, and then she said she can't make it.
Yeah, she basically said she was like busy or something.
Okay.
Did y'all smash yet? Did y'all smash yet?
Yeah, we smashed.
How many times?
Just once.
Just once.
Yeah.
So you smashed her once, and then you hit her up to say, "Hey, let's do it again." And she was like, "Oh, I can't make it."
She was like, she said, she was like, I wish, but I'm not free or something like that.
No, this is what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, did you guys set a time to meet again to smash? And then did you confirmed? And she's like, what was the issue?
I hit her up on Friday and was like, hey, I'm gonna be going out, blah blah blah. Like we should meet up, you know, and go to the spot or whatever.
Meet up when?
Things.
Meet up when?
When? Oh, on Saturday.
No, did you tell her meet up Saturday?
What time?
When she get off work, because she work at a bar, so she be
call her. Listen to what I'm saying. Did you tell her out of your mouth, let's meet up Saturday after work at this time? Did you tell her that?
No, I just said I
have another question that goes with this. That first time that y'all met up and smashed, did you set up an actual time to smash? Like, how did that actually work?
She hit me up and was like, you know, hey, how have you been? After like we hadn't texted for like 4 days, and she was like, you know, how you been or whatever. And I was like, good, you know.
Okay, yeah, get to it, bro.
And then I was
how did we get out? What made y'all meet up? Like, what was the thing in the text or the communication that made y'all meet up? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I told her I was going to meet up some friends downtown at this spot.
Okay.
I was like, you should meet me there.
Okay.
Or like meet there.
And
then she was like, okay, that sounds fun or whatever.
Wait. So again, it wasn't no specifics that was laid out for y'all to actually meet up and fuck. It's just that you was going out and you said meet up with me and my friends, and then y'all met up and then y'all ended up smashing that night, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Caller, do you notice a pattern do you notice a pattern at all? Like tell me what you notice about the situation based on the conversation we had so far.
Maybe I'm a little too up in the air with it. Like,
okay. So that's what I'm trying to get to, and I'm glad you said it. There's no specificity, bro. There's no defined instruction for the woman. Do you understand? You're not a leader in this situation. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is she, homie?
She my type for sure. She a little OnlyFans type chick.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is she?
I give her an 8.
Yeah, so she's highly attractive to you, correct?
Yeah.
So that's why you're behaving this way. You're being a simp, because this is simping. Not being specific and not leading the situation as you should. That's also simping.
Right.
Because you're literally letting her call the shots. That's why she feel like she could just tell you, oh, well, you know, I can't make it this time. And she got a man too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. How good was the sex?
It was
it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's not. No. You can stop talking. You can stop talking. The sex wasn't good enough for her to come back a second time, nigga. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you that your chemistry's off. She not fuck with you. Don't fuck her better than her partner, so she don't find the need to come back out, bro. And on top of that, you're not even leading the situation. You have no spine. You have no fucking spine. Your spine is made of fucking margarine, nigga. Not even butter. Your spine is made of margarine. Margarine, nigga.
Yo.
It was like from the jump, she was already on some bullshit. So I'm just like,
no, fuck out of here. No. How can a woman be on bullshit if you not?
Mm-hmm.
I told her where to meet me if she came.
No, but bro. You told her the way to meet you because you said you was hanging out with some friends. You gave her an invite to a fucking friend get together. That wasn't nothing specific. That's not specific, bro.
It is. It was specific because I told her I wanted to have some bedroom fun, and she said she was down. So she already.
But caller, you said that you didn't tell her about Saturday and what time, correct?
But this is for the second time.
I told her to. Let me go to the text messages. So, hold on.
I want you to read exactly what you said for this Saturday situation, because you just sounded like you said some regular indirect shit.
I said, hey, so I'm going out this Saturday for a birthday. I was thinking me you could hit up this cemetery spot. I like to go walking after this spot, and we can do some freaky things. And then she said, damn, that sounds like a dream. I wish I was free.
Okay, so she just said that she's not free on that Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the issue? Why don't you just set up another time?
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was asking. Like, I wanted to, like, did I play it off right? I mean, because
Call her. See, you charge a chick to the game when you give her instructions, right? And she doesn't follow your instructions, or you give her instructions, you set up a time and she flakes. That's when you charge a chick to the game. You don't charge a chick to the game just because she happens to not be available on the day you're suggesting to see her. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. So you just said, hey, listen, let's hang out Saturday. She was like, oh, I can't, I'm not available. Okay, cool. So let's do another day.
Did you suggest another day yet?
I just said, I was like, let's have it at a better time for the both of us.
But did you suggest a day yet?
No, I haven't.
Thank you.
She ain't messaged me back yet. So.
Here's the thing, bro. You can and shout out to K Zach in the chat, the return of manhood.
He said you invited her out to hang out with him and his friends because he wanted them to see her. He wanted the friends to see her. That's hilarious.
That's not it, dude. I was already doing it, so I was already doing. So I was bringing along to what the shit that I'm doing. Like,
yeah. Listen, caller. Here's the thing. This is one of those situations where she's called you could probably call her a fair weather fuck buddy. You have some fuck buddies that they'll fuck you inconsistently from time to time.
Right.
If you want to continue with her, you can if you want to, but you gotta develop. You need to, on your end, you need to develop a lot more specifics and instructions.
Right. You just kind of on some indirect, vague shit,
and then you wonder why she's being indirect and vague with you.
Right.
So the thing is, you don't need to charge it to the game. Right now, you probably should be like, yo, look, when are you free? When are you free so we can do this? Like, get her to give you a specific answer, and then when she tells you, okay, I'm free Thursday, then you set up a time and a place for Thursday. Now, if she flakes on that, then you might have to charge it to the game, because now she's not following instructions. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So basically, I just need to be more setting times, place.
You got to be more specific, bro.
Yeah, it's always should be date, time, place. Date, time, place. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, for sure.
So you say, hey, are you free Friday, 8:00 to meet me at here? You understand? None of this, I might be kind of around Main Street, around maybe 3. No. Specifics. Meet me Friday, 7:00 at this bar. Meet me 6:00 Sunday at here, or wherever. You understand what I'm saying? Specifics. You get it? All right.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man. Thank you for the support for the show, and take it easy, man. Wait. Have you taken advantage of the Masculine Identity membership for $1?
No, not yet.
All right, take it easy. So guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. You see why he needs to take advantage. I'm giving it to y'all for $1 and you still fucking up. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. You know what it is? A lot of guys, unfortunately, this is why you have to stop like thinking that y'all are the same as women. Y'all like, it's like y'all on this like 50-50 equal shit, because what y'all do is you talk to the woman and expect the woman to meet you halfway.
Right.
No, you have to be a man and you have to orchestrate the entire thing. You understand what I'm saying? Stop waiting on women, because dudes be like, this is what dudes be like. They be throwing out like hints. Hey, I'm gonna be chilling on Friday at the bar. So, you know, if you kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're around or something, then maybe we could chill. No, nigga. Tell her, listen, I'm gonna be at the bar Friday, 7:00. Meet me there. You understand what I'm saying? So we can do this.
Yep.
It's like, what's going on with you guys, man? You gotta stop doing that shit. We got scared to fucking say shit or make shit happen. All right, so let's go back to the question. So it says, do you believe in marriage? Is it better for a man to remain unmarried? So I would say this: it's better for a man to remain unmarried if he is the type of motherfucker who doesn't have a program and who doesn't know what he wants to do and doesn't know how to lead. So if you're the type of guy who is on some happy wife, happy life shit, don't get married. If you're the type of guy who courts women, don't get married. If you're the type of guy who puts women on a pedestal, don't get married. If you're a simp, do not get married. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you have to be a fucking man.
Yeah.
Be married. Period. You see what I'm saying? Like,
no ifs, ands, or buts. Like you can't be flexible. You can't be. You gotta have supreme game, supreme knowledge yourself. You gotta have a masculine identity, because see, marriage is, there's a lot of routine when it comes to marriage. You understand? Marriage and long-term relationships in general is about consistency.
Right.
If you don't have consistency, if every new bitch you meet, you treat her different because of the way she look and all that other type of shit, you don't get married, nigga.
Right. Exactly.
Because you're gonna be one of them same dumb motherfuckers. Yo, man, women are horrible, man. You know, divorce court, man, is, you know, it's fucked up for men, bro. Like, you're not ready, man. You're not ready. Sit your ass down.
Exactly. Real talk. This says, should I call or text a woman to set up a date? You can do either. I usually like to text because I don't really like talking to women like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like sitting there on the phone and doing all that extra shit. You know, everything that needs to happen. This is why I like apps like Seamless and DoorDash and shit, because you don't got to call these motherfuckers. You just type in what the fuck you want, and then they come through and give you your food. Back in the day, you had to call the pizza store and tell them your whole order. Now you could just go on fucking the app and do it. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I like to designate and save my conversation, for like being in person with a woman, and also deeper conversations for women who earned it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting there having an hour-long conversation on the phone with a woman to try to get to know her, and I just matched with a chick on the app. That's the craziest shit to me. Niggas be talking to chicks for an hour and a half that they just matched with on Tinder 10 minutes ago. I'm like, what are you what are you doing? Like, you gave a chick you don't know, who has done nothing for your life, an hour and a half of your time talking?
Facts.
Crazy. These things is crazy. Let me see what else. It says, is the mystery method considered a red pill? Do you guys ever read that? I remember I read that shit a long time ago, but that's like that pickup artist type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So pickup artistry is very woman centric. You see what I'm saying? So we don't. So this is what you guys understand about a lot of pickup artistry is really to try to sort of in a way manipulate a situation to get a woman to chase you. That's all that is. You feel what I'm saying? But it's very female centric, because now you're basically saying, let me toss my manhood aside and do what I need to do to get this pussy. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what that shit is about. Says it just seems like if I'm approaching her, I'm bothering her, because I've gotten that reaction so many times before with approaching correctly. So I just stopped doing it. And see, again, this right here, unfortunately, that's a loser's mentality and mindset. Because this is the thing. Okay, guys, let me explain something to you guys. You should not give two shits about how the woman is receiving or feeling about you approaching. And I'm going to tell you why. Let's take the call real quick.
All right, but we got to get back to that.
You definitely got to get back to that.
929-929, you are on live with Lakari Miles, name, age, city, and where did you send your support for the show? All right. So, let's get back to
that shit. Yeah, so basically, let me get back to this question. So basically, this is the thing. You guys do not need to give a shit about how the woman is going to receive what you're saying and how you're going about it, because this is the thing. If you are going to approach a woman, right, your intention is to interact with her to see if there is interest there, mutual interest, to see if things can move forward, right?
Right.
So if that is your intention, right, why do you give a fuck about how she feels or is thinking about what you're doing when what you're doing is specifically based on what you intended to do? Like, so basically what I'm saying is this, right? Like, I remember, for example, when I was in Hunter College, right? This is how long I had this book. I was in college when I came out with this book. So I remember in between classes, I would have a stack of these books, and there was like a little desk in the hallway, and I would sit at that desk and have a bunch of my books on display, and I would be selling this book in the college. You understand? As people walk by, and people be walking by like, "Oh my God, I have sex with women," and blah blah. So they were like, some people were like, "Oh shit, what's that?" Blah blah. And then I had this one lady where we had like a good maybe 10-minute conversation. And she was like, "Well, what does this mean? Like, what like, do guys really like read this stuff and blah 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 blah?" Right. So my intent is to sell this book, right, to help guys with approaching women, talking to women, becoming confident, so forth and so on. That's my intent.
Right.
So why should I give a fuck about this person or that person who doesn't like the book or the title or how they feel about it? You understand what I'm saying? Because my intent is pure, meaning my intent is to help people. So if my intent is to help people, why do I give a shit about someone thinking negative about me when I know I'm helping people?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you know that you're approaching women and you are in a situation where the reason why you're approaching the woman is for a positive intent to see if there's mutual attraction and connection there, why do you think you're bothering her? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So you're saying the reactions you're getting, you feel like you're bothering. No, the women that are giving you that reaction just aren't into you.
That's it.
That's it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely nothing wrong with that. Again, look, there are millions and millions of people, right, who drive past McDonald's and go to Chipotle every day. Does that take away from McDonald's business?
Right.
Does that make McDonald's any less of a Fortune 500 company?
Right.
No. Like, guys, we got to understand that we just may not be for everyone.
Right.
You understand? We just may not be for everyone. Now, let me tell you something. When you get better at approaching, here's what's going to happen. You're still going to get rejected. But what's going to happen is women are going to be a little bit more receptive as far as courtesy and etiquette. You understand? Because when you learn how to carry yourself a certain way, a woman will tell you no, like, "Oh, I got a boyfriend," or "I'm not really interested." But because of the way you carry yourself and because of the energy that you have with yourself, meaning, like, when I approach a woman, she knows that I know that I'm that nigga.
Right.
I don't know how I know this, but I just know this. You know what I'm saying? I just know this. So when the woman tells me no, she's almost disappointed to tell me no. Because she's like, damn. Like, she's thinking to herself, he's actually a confident nigga living his life with autonomy. And if I was in the right state or position, I could see myself fucking with a nigga like him.
Right.
but I'm going to have to decline because of whatever reason. And whatever that reason is, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start to carry yourself a certain way, you're going to still get rejected, but it's going to be the type of shit where they're like, oh, you know, you're a handsome guy, but I'm just not in I'm not in that, not at that place right now. Or I got it. Lucari, how many times have you heard this?
Right. Or she'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I have a boyfriend actually, but you know,
she's like, oh, because she in her mind, she knows she's missing on an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So she gives you that, oh, damn, I got a boyfriend, or I'm just not in there right now. And so what she's letting you know is that the stars are not lining up.
Right.
But it doesn't take away from your value.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So don't worry about a woman's reaction. Don't worry about her choices, because her choosing this or that it's not about you. And that's another thing y'all cats don't understand. When a chick tells you no, it's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And also too, you guys got to understand that y'all don't really know these women. So a lot of times a woman could come at you with a very negative energy, but you don't realize that like she's just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like she just like, she could have, like, for example, she could just be the type of chick who just, that's like her normal setting is attitude. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, right? I'll never forget this. I remember there was a chick I used to mess with, man, and it was years ago. And like I was really I like this chick, and you know, we probably saw each other for maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 6 months or some shit. You know, we'd hook up, do whatever, hang out and all this other stuff, right? And I remember her telling me a story about this dude that she used to mess with, like one of her exes and shit. And she told me how the ex like hit her. You understand what I'm saying? So my first reaction was, God damn, like what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Like this nigga's a loser. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This nigga's a loser. And then she told me this early on, maybe like the first month or two we was getting together, right? So I was like, this nigga's a loser. I'm like, why he gonna do that for? Now, as I continue to get to know her and continue to hook up with her and see her and all this other stuff, I remember one time I was chilling with her and she said something or did something. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the exact thing, but I remember in my mind, and this is so fucked up. I remember I talked about this before. In my mind, I said, yo, I don't condone what her ex did, but I understand. I literally said that to I said, yo, I don't condone that at all.
At all.
But at this moment, I kind of know why he would do this. Because of what she does. Say, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that you guys don't know these women. So what happens is that you can be on the receiving end of her energy, mm-hmm. not knowing that, hey, she might just act this way or be this type of chick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I do not condone it, but I understand. Like, I understand. I was like, and it was like that shit, because I went from, why the fuck would this guy do this to, nigga, I don't condone it, but I understand.
I see why he did that shit.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Why would he do that? Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now.
I see it now. Again, I'm not condoning it, but I understand. And I was just like, and it was just such a interesting like thought that popped in my head. And I was like, yo, because that's when shit was like sort of dying down between me and this woman. You feel what I'm saying? But it was just interesting because then what happens is, because think about this, Miles. Think about a chick that you used to mess with and you don't mess with her anymore. You don't deal with her anymore because she was on some bullshit, right? That bullshit she was on could transfer to the next guy approaching her in certain situations.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So I've dated hundreds of women and all this other shit. And I can tell you that as you get to know certain people, you're like, God damn, like I'm seeing the little chinks that if you was to approach that girl, that part or side of her could come out. Mm-hmm. That's what we're saying. So don't take the shit personally, because understand that
is just, that could just be part of her character, personality, or personality trait that's a part of who she is. Before you even met her, you don't even know this woman, but that's who she's been being for this long. It's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So why frustrate yourself over that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just walk away and you just talk to another woman. That's it. That is it. You know what I'm saying? But is this the wrecker from Canada? So why is it so hard to just get one girl without the BS? What BS, Wrecker? Call up, man. Call up. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, that's your boy, Wrecker, huh?
Exactly right. The one that's, I think that's, he was like, so all this game stuff. And this confidence shit is nothing. What are you talking about? Isn't it funny how the people who are most critical about game need it the most? Isn't that interesting? What's your thoughts on the average woman, especially black women, going for Pookies and Ray Rays? I love it. I love it all. You know what I'm saying? So, Lucario, that's real, because in life you get rewarded with something that want without developing a winner's mindset. You essentially get rewarded from bad behavior, which reinforces that mindset. Well, so the thing is, yeah, if you got that loser's mindset, you're just going to keep getting what comes with that. It says, I meet women and hook up with women I am attracted to, but can't find any that give me butterflies. Did this nigga what? And that I can't wait to see you feeling. Should I just go for chicks that give me butterflies?
Where to begin to fucking
listen. You know, and listen. I'm not even mad at you. This is just a sign that your game is weak.
Exactly.
This is a sign. Listen, a woman, if you still get butterflies and this nervous feeling, and that's for women. That's not for men. You understand what I'm saying? See, men. Okay, this is how men deal with women. Men deal with women practically, not about the guys. You gotta understand something. This is why when dudes is so concerned with baddies and all this other shit, I know this motherfucker's game is weak, because you're still coming from the perspective of going based on feelings. You understand? See, a man does not have a relationship with a woman based on feelings. A man has a relationship with women based on what's practical, what makes sense, and what fits. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is the average guy is like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with her because she's a baddie. Right? A guy with game says, I don't give a shit if she's a baddie or not. Is she gonna do this, and this?
Mm-hmm.
Is she following my lead? Can she take direction? Is she consistent? That's what's important. That has nothing to do with feelings. What the fuck we talking about butterflies? What is that? What does that have to do with anything?
What are you still in kindergarten? You fucking elementary school, nigga? What are we talking about, bro? Like, y'all niggas better grow up. Stop playing.
He might as well say he have a crush on a chick. Like, I have a crush on this girl.
Bro, I haven't used words like that in years.
That's what I'm saying.
God, I haven't used words like that I got a crush. I got butterflies.
You know what it sounds like? It's almost like you might as well say that you're waiting for the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. That's basically what you're saying. You guys, grown-ass men, talking about having that butterflies feeling when you see a woman. What are you talking about? That means you still live in this fantasy world of this perfect woman or whatever the fuck you're thinking about.
Exactly.
You're still in a fantasy world. You got the fantasy.
Let me tell you why a real nigga can't have butterflies for a bitch. Because a real nigga knows how much work he got to put in to make her the woman he needs her to be.
Exactly. Butterflies.
Like, bro, I keep telling y'all, bro, you need to, the game is so much about you. And I mentioned this a lot on my videos. You need to have a dope life before, during, and after the female.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing a woman is an enhancement. And guess what? To turn her into an enhancement, you got to put the work into her.
Right, exactly.
Kind of like if you buy a car, right? It's kind of like if you buy and for you guys who just some of you guys might know what I'm talking about, right? Think about this: you buy yourself a stock Charger or Challenger, and you put the fucking turbos in there, and you get it up to like you buy it stock, and it has like what 350 horsepower, but when you put the turbos and the nitro and all of the engine stuff and all the extra shit and the sway bar and all the cool shit, and then it drives like a dream, and it has 600 700 horsepower. That's the real shit. That with dealing with a woman and getting her to be not just a good woman, but the woman that you need her to be.
Right.
That's so when a real nigga come across a woman and she look nice, she cute, she seemed cooperative.
Right.
A nigga is like, all right. He's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be cooperating. All right, let's see how long she lasts through the vetting process.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, all right, cool. It's been a few months. She's been cooperative. She's been consistent. All right, cool. Let's see how she responds to this next phase of the vetting process.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me give her some things to do. Let me see how she responds to that. Like we not overly excited, and we're not like underwhelmed either. It's just like, look, we got to put in the work to make her what we need her, what we want her to be.
Right.
There ain't nobody feeling butterflies like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's just fuck out of here. Fuck here, bro. Like when you know what the game is about, when you know what being with a woman is about, or dealing with women, when you really know what that shit is about, you're not excited.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like if I'm the owner of Disneyland, right? That means that I'm fucking creating the fucking infrastructure at Disneyland, getting the rides together, hiring the people, hiring the staff, doing the books, making sure everything is, I'm managing everything right. See, I'm creating the magical situation that you have butterflies when you're coming to see me. You're coming to my world, to Disneyland. But I don't got butterflies. I'm getting to work. You understand what I'm saying? I'm creating the situation for you to have butterflies. That's the thing that you guys don't understand. You guys are sitting there getting butterflies for a woman. The woman's supposed to have butterflies for you because you create the situation for her to have butterflies. What are you having butterflies for her for? What does that even make? That like it doesn't even make sense. That does not make sense. And see, this is the mentality we're talking about. A lot of you guys, the reason why y'all get so caught up and the reason why y'all simping, tricking, the reason why y'all blame women is because you get butterflies for women.
Right.
Because that butterflies makes you act based on emotion. You act based on emotion. The girl plays you or does something you don't like. Now you want to blame her. But that's your fault for getting butterflies. Instead of being on point and being a fucking man, understanding what you want, creating a structure, and then having the woman be under your structure. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, we're not the same, guys. That's what we're trying to tell y'all, man. Butterflies. That's crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, Courtney's asking, he said, if a woman calls you honey, baby, cutie, etc., after sex or a first meeting, is that cool, or do those pet nicknames need to be earned, or does it matter? Courtney, don't listen. Stop worrying about all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a program. See, the questions you're asking, Courtney, is because you don't have a program. Because if you had a program, all that would matter is your program.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. This says, do you think a sex doll is a good investment to fall back on to deal with women flaking?
Next question.
I told her that I wanted to fuck the shit out of her, and she told me that she only sells adult content. What?
OnlyFans?
I don't, nigga. You gotta call them with some of these questions. Oh, you are not interested in finding a woman's availability? What? I'm confused. What does that mean? James, you got to call in. Define medium interest. It's either she likes you or not. If you can feel the lack of interest, then I would say no, unless you actually want to try to win her over. So yeah, so medium interest. So basically this is it, guys. You got to understand it. It is, right? A woman is either interested in you or not, right? Now, with her being interested in you, there's 3 levels: high interest, medium interest, low interest. You understand what I'm saying? High interest means that she is sexually attracted to you. She's about you. She actually wants to make things happen with you. She likes you overall. She's really trying to make shit happen. No resistance. Things are going smooth. Medium interest is what most of you guys deal with when you guys date. These are the women who will, interact with you, but there's resistance there. You understand? So it's like you tell them, hey, let's go out and get a drink. She's like, oh, but can we do dinner instead? Medium interest. You understand? You tell her, meet you here. She says, oh, that's too far. Can we meet in the middle? Medium interest, right? Low interest basically is when a woman just wants you for attention and she has no plans ever to be sexual with you. So that's when you're in the friend zone. That's when you guys are talking on the phone with a girl for like a long time and she never wants to meet up with you, shit like that. You understand? And no interest is when a woman has absolutely no interest to do anything with you. Like she don't even want to talk to you, like you don't exist to her. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Is focusing on wealth a beta mentality? No. What are you talking about? You guys, call up, man.
It's only a beta mentality if you're running from something else.
Right.
Like you're focusing on wealth because you're having trouble with other things in your life.
Right.
Yes, right. So let's just say you're having trouble getting the physique you want. You say, you know what, I'm gonna just focus on my money because this gym shit ain't working out for me. Understand? So, and I could use another example, but we've done it all too many times, so I'll leave it like that.
Right. Real talk. So it says, how do I go about recognizing the inner power? Oh, this is website. Hold on. Let me show you the website real quick. I don't know if y'all heard about this website. It's called Masculine Identity Membership. And right now we got the summer sale going on where you can join for $1 for 30 days. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. I'm so glad you asked that question. Was it I'm telling you, I'm glad you asked that question.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though according to Radio Rock, I should not be giving away that shit for $1. That's a fact.
Real talk. Says, would you say that the friends you have in your inner circle should be cut if your beliefs don't align? If you need further explanation, I can call in. No, you don't need to cut your friends just because they have different beliefs than you. The thing is that I would say that it doesn't make sense to be friends with people who, don't respect you. You see what I'm saying? Because you could have different beliefs, but the respect is there. You understand? Because some people, they low-key disrespect you because you have different beliefs than them. And so they look at you as less than because you think a certain way that they don't think. You feel what I'm saying? So it's cool to have different beliefs as long as they don't, as long as they're still respecting the situation. It says to conclude everything game is confidence. What? Call in. I need some clarification on, guys. If you don't understand the question, I gotta call in because says Lakara, would you deal with a woman, 300-pound woman that's willing to cooperate or submit? Hell yeah, I have. Like, what are you talking about? Well, y'all think I haven't dealt with women who are fat? Like, I've dealt with all types of women, fat, skinny, tall, short. I dealt with a woman who was a dwarf. She was like, I think like 3 feet, 4 feet something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hell yeah. See, the thing is if I'm attracted to her and she's cooperating, then we could get it cracking.
That's it.
See, guys, you gotta understand something. I'm not like most of these humans out here. Most of these male humans, these modern males, a lot of y'all don't really know what you like. You know what people tell you to like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand that. So what you guys got to understand is that my own critical thinking skills and experience taught me what I liked. See, I don't want that went over a lot of you guys' head. I went over a lot of y'all head. My critical thinking skills and my experience taught me what I like.
Right.
See, what a lot of you guys think you like is what the internet told you.
Yeah.
Right. That's
what Instagram shows you.
Exactly. So that's the thing that a lot of these dudes don't understand. This says, am I making a mistake by first asking a woman, when are you free to go on a date, and then planning one based on her responses, or should I just go about instructing her where to meet from the jump? It doesn't matter. It's just a timing thing, because if you talk to let's say you match with a girl on Tinder, right? And you say, you know, let's go for a drink. When are you free? And she says, oh, I'm free Friday, and you're free Friday. Then you say, cool. We're gonna meet Friday, 7:00 at this place, right? Now, let's say you say to a girl, you're on Tinder, you match with her, you say, yo, let's meet Friday, 8:00 for a drink. And then let's say she says, well, I'm not free Friday. You understand? Now you're gonna have to say, okay, when are you free? So you're still back to when are you free? You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times asking her when she's free can be a time saver, especially if you know you have other times that you're free, because what will happen is that sometimes usually she'll tell you a day that you're also free too, or a day that you could make time to make it happen, versus going back and forth 5, 6, 7 messages trying to figure out a time. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it just all depends on, how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? This says, so you only continue messing with a girl if she has high interest. Well, I suggest that, but you can still see, guys, you can still deal with women who have medium interest. You just have to accept resistance. You see what I'm saying? So if you accept resistance, then fine. You can still deal with a chick like that. For example, most guys who are married are with women who have medium interest in them. You understand? I would say this, most guys who are, who are in long-term relationships are in long-term relationships with women who have medium interest in them. You see what I'm saying? So they're dealing with a lot of resistance. So they'll have a woman who the woman is with them, but it comes with a lot of arguing, comes with a lot of, attitude. You understand? This is why you hear guys who are married, they're like, I gotta go stop at the bar to get a drink before I go home to the wife and all that other shit. Medium interest. You see what I'm saying? This is why guys who it took them 3 dates or 90 days to fuck their girl. Medium interest. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
Y'all niggas stay with a bitch that took 90 days? Come on.
Oh, these dudes.
I'm messing with that, bro.
Exactly. So, is there anything wrong with gaining more confidence from losing weight and getting in shape? I always loved myself, but I wasn't happy with myself. Being in poor shape, approaching much easier now. No, there's nothing wrong with that. The issue is that guys think that doing that within itself is going to change how they view themselves and their mindset. Because some guys will be overweight and then they get in shape, but they still have the same mindset. You understand what I'm saying? So if the mindset is the same, right, but the packaging is different, it's not going to matter. You understand what I'm saying? So if your mindset is shit, right? If I put shit in a brown paper bag and give it to you, and you're like, yo, this smell like shit, right? If I take the shit out and put it in a pizza box, it's still gonna taste like shit. So the packaging looks better because it's a pizza box, but it's still shit in there. You see what I'm saying? So if your mindset is shit, it's not gonna matter how good you look, because you're still gonna be the guy with the shit mindset. This is what we try to get you guys to understand. And again, this is going to make it even worse, because now women are going to be looking at you because the outside looks good. Mm-hmm. They're going to probably interact with you in certain situations. And then you're going to feel even worse because you thought, damn, well, if I have a better packaging, then that would mean that I get more girls. But what's going to happen is you're going to realize girls are still not fucking with you. And that's going to make you feel even worse. Because remember, when you were overweight, you had the excuse, well, I can't get girls because I'm overweight. Now that you're fit, you still can't get girls. What's the excuse? See what I'm saying? Now you're going to feel even worse. You see what I'm saying? That's why the mindset is important. Mm-hmm. It says, Kay Zagan has a video saying that the phrase either she likes you or not is wrong. Are you both saying the same thing in two different ways, or do you just have different opinions about it? I don't know. You gotta show me the video, because you guys say things out of context. I don't know what was said in the video. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to call in or let me know, because a lot of times, guys, this is what you guys got to understand. When dudes have game, right? What happens is, and this get a little deep, you feel what I'm saying? But the reason why we could even have a game like have a show like Real Game No Theory and it goes smoothly is because we all understand. Do you see what I mean? Game recognizes game.
Facts.
Right? So what happens is that a lot of you guys, when you don't understand the game, what you do is you might misinterpret what's being said and think what's being said is some other shit that's not being said. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you guys got to understand that shit. But yeah, so call in and let us know. Does it make it about the woman when you recognize your opportunities for sex is higher when you're wearing clothes or accessories or taking no shirt photos? Is it bad to play into that? No, well, this is the thing. So if you think that that's your opportunity for sex, that's the issue. You understand? Because what you're doing is that, see, you guys think, right? Or I should say this. Let's say let's say you talk to a girl and the girl wants to have sex with you, right? Now, let's say she didn't tell you why she wanted to have sex with you, right? And I ask you, why do you think that girl wanted to have sex with you? And you say, oh, because I had my shirt off. You understand? Now, you don't know whether or not that's the reason, but you think that's the reason. Mm-hmm. So then now, because you think that's the reason, then what's going to happen is, because you want more sex, you're going to do that to try to gain more sex, which essentially is simping. So you're saying, what can I do to get this girl to want to fuck me? You understand? Instead of being the guy that women want to fuck. Do you understand? This is what we try to get you guys to understand. Remember, the things that you say and do, right, tell your mind something. You understand? Whether it's conscious or subconscious. So a lot of times you guys do things that on a subconscious level, you're telling yourself that, hey, I'm not good enough, so I have to do this thing in order to get that thing. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand how that works. But let me see. Says initial interest doesn't matter. Why I don't want to deal with women, because I think I can't be attractive consistently.
Yeah, that's the loser mindset that the show's been about the whole time.
Get some coaching, brother. I was talking to a woman at the pool and she felt something warm. She called me nasty because she thought I peed. What should I say the next time I see her?
Next question.
You guys.
That's not a real situation. Fuck out of here.
You guys are hilarious. All right, let me see what these other questions are saying real quick. Says, is not being too motivated to like talking to women due to negative experiences considered a loser mindset? Yeah, a lot of times, because what happens is some of it's natural for you to want to talk to women. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times what happens is that you have to fight the urge, or you have to sort of find a way in your mind to cope with not doing it. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that people tell themselves stories to try to mask, what's really going on. So they'll say, man, these Western women out here are fucked up and I'm just going to focus on myself and blah, 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 whatever, so forth and so on. So that thought or that rationalization gives you comfort for the excuse to not deal with women. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, why you not fucking with why you ain't even going to approach these girls? Nah, man, these girls out here ain't worth it. They're all 304s and none of them are wifey type anyway. So I'm not going to approach them and talk. You see, like, you'll come up with something to make you feel comfortable in the fact that you are scared to do it. So instead of just being honest and saying, well, I'm scared of getting rejected and I'm tired of getting rejected because I'm insecure and it makes me feel bad, you'll say something else so you don't have to deal with the fact that you're scared. Mm-hmm. That's simple.
And why are you labeling the experiences as negative?
Right, exactly.
They're just experiences. Like, you chose to label them as negative.
Mm-hmm.
Because, guys, remember, Everything that we go through in life is just an experience. It's up to you to choose what it looks like, what it is, or what it means to you.
Right.
You're choosing to label these experiences as negative.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you guys, when you're in a zone of gratitude, even when something doesn't go the way you actually wanted it to go, you can still figure how it can be advantageous to you.
Right.
So just because you had a few girls that told you no, just because you had a few girls that ignored you when you approached them or whatever it was you who chose to label these experiences as negative.
Right. Exactly. Real talk. What's the next question? Says, I talk to everyone to get to know them. It's just what I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting to know people, life stories, and how they become who they are. So I dial it back when meeting new women. Is that a question? Also, do I dial it back?
No, you don't need to. Why would you need to dial it back?
Right, exactly.
If that's who you are, then why would you need to dial it back? I don't understand, Brandon.
Right, exactly. Like,
that doesn't make any sense.
Keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you do. Why my heart beat fast when I see a woman I want to talk to? Is that normal? Well, it's normal for you now because you ain't used to it. So you're making it a big deal. You're making it a big event. You're making it. You're putting the woman on a pedestal. So the more you talk to women, the less that's going to happen, because then it becomes a normal thing. Just like your heart doesn't beat fast when you order at McDonald's. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. So what are you talking about? Says, I know looks will always be subjective, but what's your thoughts on why women ask for a picture when someone is trying to put you down? What does that even mean, Samuel? I don't know. What is that? Ask for a picture when someone is trying to, I don't understand what that means.
Yo, why don't y'all, you know what? Because is it really because of the $5, guys?
Yeah, call in. Like, what do you like? Call in.
Leave $5? Yeah,
Samuel, call in because I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, if you're not willing to spend $5 on yourself to get some clarity on a life issue, like, what are you really saying about yourself?
Right.
Golly.
I'm like, what? I have no idea what he's like. I really don't even know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So do we need to start charging for the questions in the chat too?
Right, exactly. Does anybody in the chat know what Samuel's talking about? Because I have no idea. But call in, Samuel. But you make it happen, brother. Make it happen. But yeah, guys, if you have any more questions, how much time we got? We got like another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap this shit up. But guys, remember, make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com.
Do it. Trust me, do it.
Make sure you guys get up on the summer sale. Make sure you guys get that. Also go to and get that cracking. So who got here?
914-914, you're on live with Lakari Miles, name, age, city, and where did you send your support for the show?
Yo, what's up, Miles, man? What up, Lucario, man? You know it's your boy, man. Moolah, the only one, Jay, man. What's up, man?
What's going on with you, bro?
You know you got it, too. I will show love. You know you got it, too.
All right, so you sent it on what, Venmo?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Appreciate it. All right. So what's going on?
Before you start, don't start with me, Lucario. I'm not going to ask the same question. It may seem like the same. I'm going to ask it a different way, though. Yo, so I would start by saying this, though, Lucario. You and Miles always talk about when you go on dates, stuff like that, because I should never do that. I should never think it was a big deal. So I was like, you know what? This time, if she's shaking this act funny, I'm going to leave. So I told her, shake, sit right there. She gave me a little that. She was like, why? I was like, I want you to sit here. I want you to sit next to me. I want to smell you, all that stuff. And if you act right, I want to touch you. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get a little touchy. She said, well, what if I want to sit right there? I want to sit where I want to sit. I said, excuse me? I said, I'm gonna ask you one last time to sit right here. And if you say no one more time again, I'm gonna have to end this day. She's like, are you serious? I just walked out and leave. Lucario, you gotta give my boy some credit. Lucario, I should never do that. Come on, man. I should never do stuff like that. Nah. Miles, for where I came from before, I should be like, yo, it doesn't matter. Come on, Miles. Nah, before I should be like, yo,
you sound like you stealing my story. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you stealing my story. Did that really happen?
Yeah. Look, 2 weeks ago, yeah. But like I said, the reason why when the chick said no to me, I should be cool with it. And then I'd be like, you know what if she end up? Because I should be like, look, what does it matter? What if she end up smashing you? but I know your mom, you and the car will say it doesn't matter about the smash, it's about you. I did. I was surprised I even did that. I just walked away. I was surprised. I'm like, damn. I was surprised. Here's my question though, right? When y'all guys talk about, for instance, Lucario, when you always talk about when you meet a chick, you should always start with the fuck buddy, right? I went on another date, right? Then a chick had asked me, well, what are things you can't compromise? I was like, things I can't compromise would be, for instance, I got to fuck in a second. I told straight up like that. It fucking got to be in the second date. She's like, wow, just like that. She's like, well, why can't that happen in the third date or the fourth date? I was like, no, I can't. It got, like I said, the first date, if it happens, naturally cool, but the second date, we got to be fucking. She was like, well, don't you think that you put a time limit on it? She was like, what are things you can't compromise on? But I thought but what if I don't want to have sex with you right away? I was like, well, that's your problem. Sex was happening. So here's my question, Lucario. But did she make a point when she said that I'm putting like a date limit when you guys be like,
no, caller. Soon as you said, do you think she's making a point? Anything you said after that is you fucked up. You fucked up.
I'm not saying I agree with it, Lucario.
No. Caller.
Like that, yo. Come on.
Hold on. What was you wearing when you went to the date? Like, what type of shirt you had?
I was with polo, my polo shirt, stuff like that.
And why'd you wear that?
Because I like wearing polo anyway. Be honest with you.
Yeah. Now, if she told you that you should have wore a different type of shirt, would she have had a point?
No, I would look at she was crazy. That's different. That's something I like.
Okay, so what are we talking about? So if you're doing what you like to do, which is wear the shirt you want to wear, right? It's the same thing of you creating the type of life you want in any other area because you want to do it that way. So what the fuck point is she making?
Yeah.
No, the fact that I'm putting a time limit on sex, it can't happen.
Hey, wait. So did you think you were putting a time limit before she said that?
No, I didn't think
so. Why would you entertain that thought now? All right. Let me stop. No. How on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was she?
I mean, she's like a 9. Man.
Yeah, I know, right? Yo, I know she was bad, right? Words, so exactly, yeah. No, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up, man. No, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear shit. You see how you let a bitch looks cause you to second guess yourself? Like a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, she was a 9. So maybe she got a point about me putting a time limit on sex. Get out of here, bro.
Yo, I swear y'all be like, what was say? Okay, now let me just ask you this to just entertain it. What's her point? What's the point she made?
No, but it's the same thing. No, the point was that because she was like, what if it happened on a third date or on a fourth date? And I was like, there's no third and fourth date. I was like, there's no third and fourth date. The second date, sex must happen on the second date.
Yeah, but you said, does she have a point? So I'm asking, what's the point that she's making?
No, the point is that okay. The point I'm trying to say, it seems like she really liked me too. If the woman didn't really like me,
sure.
So
wait, no, Lucario, let's stick with this for a second. I need you to answer Lucario's question, my brother.
Right.
What is the logical point that you thought this chick was making that you would even entertain that she was making a point? What point was she making? Why you say that?
The point I was making is simple fact that when a woman put a time limit and says 90 days, Lucario say if you wait for or a month, if a woman said, I got to wait for like a month, Lucario say you should never wait for a month. But my thing is that she's putting a time limit on sex. But do you think that us men too, we put, that's what I'm asking, do you think that too? Like when Lucario says sex not happen the second day, you putting a time limit on the sex too, when Lucario said it must happen on the second day. That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying that, I'm not going to follow, I still follow it.
No. What we're asking is because you said that she had a point. So what I'm saying is, what is her point?
No, her point. No. Her point is that too. Now, what if she really liked me? That she probably would have fucked me on the third or fourth date. That maybe that second date she just.
But caller, that's the contradiction. If she really liked you, she wouldn't be questioning you about the time to fuck. Does that make sense? See what you guys got to understand is that the action goes with the desire. So you can't have a woman who really likes you, but then is gonna fuck you on a different time than you wanted.
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense. Call her. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that the only time she should be fucking you on a third date is if you said we not fucking till the third date. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When a woman likes you and she's interested in you, she follows your lead, which means that she's not going to debate you or try to argue with you on your instruction.
Exactly. Caller, it's not about the time limit. It's not about the first day or the second date. It's about that's what you chose.
Right.
It's about you. It's about your terms, homie.
Right.
It's not about. Caller, do you have a job?
Yeah, I have a divorce. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. What time does your boss tell you get to, or your job tell you get to work?
I gotta be about like 7:45.
Okay. Would you ever in your rabbit ass mind tell your boss, well, you know what? You're putting a time limit on my work hours. Why can't I come in at 8:45, nigga? Would you say that to your fucking boss, nigga?
No, I would never.
Wait. And why wouldn't you say that to your fucking boss or your job? Why wouldn't you say that?
I know that because I know that that's my boss. I'm breaking the rules.
Exactly. So fuck happened to your rules? You know what happened to your rules? They started to melt away because she was a 9. That's what happened to your fucking rules. So you calling us up here talking about, well, maybe she had a point, Lucario. Caller, you see how you got that irreverent respect for your job, and you would never, out your rabbit ass mind, suggest coming in at a different time. You just come in at the time your boss told you to come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So why can't that bitch? Why, in your mind, if you're interested in a woman, then why shouldn't she also have that same respect for you and say, well, this nigga got his parameters, and if I want to be a part of his life, then I gotta fuck with his parameters and fuck him at least by the second date? Why can't she just do that and you just be like, yes, that's how it should be because I'm a man and I'm a leader and that's it?
No, you're right. You're right.
I know.
Yo, I don't know how y'all niggas allow that type of disrespect. That's because, like me, I wouldn't even be having that conversation with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be having that conversation with a woman.
It's because she was cute though. It's because she caller. It's because she was a 9. So you was like, well, maybe if I just wait a little bit longer, maybe she'll fuck me on the third date. But she's bad though, so maybe I should give it more time than just the second date, bro. But do you know what you're doing, caller? Do you know what you're doing when you do that type of shit?
I'm going back to my old self. I'm allowing disrespect.
Yeah, you're following her lead.
Mm-hmm.
You're following her, and guess what happens? Guess what happens if you allow a woman to dictate the terms of sex during the beginning of the relationship? What the fuck you think is going to happen if you end up marrying this bitch?
Right, exactly.
I'm really sexless at most guys.
Exactly. And this is exactly why if you say we got to be fucking by the second date, then that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. And if she ain't trying to do that, she can get gone. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Y'all niggas don't understand how serious this fucking masculine identity shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't understand that when you set something in place, it has to stay there, no matter what she looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you compromise your shit, you're done.
Right. That's a fact. So caller, do you understand? Do you get it now?
Yeah, definitely, man. Now, definitely. What Miles said, yeah.
See, this is the issue. Caller. This is the issue.
Good. Good. I went back 20 steps.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. So you haven't changed. Because the first thing you told us was you went on a date with a chick. You told her to sit here, and if she don't sit here, we end the date. Right. Then you went back into the old shit of acquiescing to the chick with this next chick. So you haven't changed. You see what I'm saying?
You see why y'all need coaching? You see why y'all need to be on a membership so you can have access to this information at all times? Because it's so easy to relapse.
Right.
It's so fucking easy to relapse because y'all niggas will hear us talk, right? And if a woman in your mind, because we don't really fuck with the scale of 1 to 10. I only ask that question because I know y'all fuck with that shit. But check this out. In your mind, if a chick is a 5 or a 6, then you got all the confidence in the world to implement the bad boy membership and the masculine identity membership. And yeah, Miles Lucario is right. And we gotta do this, bro. And we gotta stand strong and we gotta fucking implement these things. And we gotta lead and we gotta do that. But when a bitch is a 9, well, maybe
right.
Well, maybe she has a point, and maybe Lucario and Miles was being a little bit too strict. Maybe fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is
Mars. Even though, don't y'all listen, I'm still calling in, but I still did not fuck with her though. I was just calling in though, showing y'all love too. But you guys were right though. I still didn't fuck with her too. I'm being honest with you. I never called her back. The only thing I did tell her was that let me know when you get home safely. And I was like, you know what? It was nice. It was nice in the day. I want you to take care. I did say that though.
Right.
I did say that.
And good for you. Good for you. But I'm excited like this, brother. Not just because it's you, bro. It happens to most niggas, bro. It happens to most. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to all these guys because I'm telling y'all niggas got all 1950 real game, no theory. Yo. When the bitch is a 4 in your mind, yeah. You better listen to me, bitch, because I'm the man. Nigga. You know, women love sex and I'm God to these hoes and masculine identity, bad boy all day, nigga.
Right.
But then when a bitch walk up to you and you think she's a 9, oh well, you know. I was just them niggas on the internet ain't got nothing on me. It's whatever you want, shorty, because you bad though.
I know they do that stuff for them too.
But we appreciate the call though, because it was a good teachable moment, man. Appreciate the call, man. For real. Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate it too, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for supporting the show, man. But seriously, brother, and this is why we tell you to do the 25 and to talk to so many women, because you have to learn how to maintain your masculine identity and your bad boy essence, no matter what the woman look like. You understand? You gotta. That's what you really have to practice. That's what you're really practicing when you're talking to so many women. It's not about the women, guys. Right. It's about you being able to fully stay locked in. Even when she's a baddie, even when you're super attracted to her and you feel like folding, but you realize, no, that's not what I should do. I should stick to my fucking guns and let her acquiesce to me. Guys, imagine what it would feel like if you stuck to your guns, she was an 8 or a 9, and she still acquiesced to you. And you were able to start the relationship on the perfect note, on the right note from the very beginning. And she was following your rules from the beginning. You set your tone as the leader from the very beginning, and she's a baddie. Imagine the situation that you're putting yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with so many of y'all. Y'all niggas lose faith in because let me tell you, the devil is a bad bitch.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The devil is a bad bitch. You ever hear these rappers talk about selling your soul to the industry?
Right.
The devil is a bad bitch. The devil is $1 million music contract. The devil is everything you ever wanted. The only thing the devil gonna ask you to do is compromise your masculine identity. And when you do that, you're not masculine anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Once you compromise your masculine identity, you leave yourself open to let niggas like Diddy fuck you in the ass. You leave yourself open to let the baddie dictate when you can get to fuck. You leave yourself open to get taken advantage of as the relationship goes on. This is what y'all niggas don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
The devil is a bad bitch. So I tell you like this. When the devil looks you in the eye, don't blink.
That's a fact.
Real quick. The only reason why I said that because from the beginning, though, she was from the beginning, everything I asked her to do, she complied. She lived like 30 minutes away. I said, hey, meet me at a bar where I'm at. No problem. The time she came early. No problem. I said, come sit next to me. No problem. She let me touch her. No problem. But that's all. Like you're right, man. I understand. It was the fact that I think I let myself go because she was compliant with everything I told her to do from the beginning. She gave me no friction. Can we meet in the middle? That's a little too far. She didn't say nothing like that. She was happy to see me, everything. Then as soon as you mentioned sex, when I mentioned the fucking part, It's like shit went left. And I'm like, God damn.
But see, also remember, it's not even about what she said. It's about what you thought. Meaning, she created seeds of doubt in your mind to make you think she had a point. That's the real issue.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So she could talk about whatever she want, but what you do and what you think don't change based on what the fuck she talking about.
Caller, and I'm gonna put it. All right, let me ask you a question. How exactly did the conversation go after she was talking her shit?
No, after she said that, no, because she had asked me what things you want to compromise. We should ask you a question. I said sex, and I was like, she was like, what do you mean by sex? I was like, sex must happen in the second date with me. That I won't compromise. I'm not gonna do anything later than second date,
right,
or anything third or fourth. And
right.
She was like, but when you're in a relationship with somebody who's a compromise, you're like, yeah, but we're not in a relationship. I thought straight up, we're not in a relationship. This
okay.
is what I want.
All right. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I wanted to add to what Lucario just said. You see, the thing is this: if you stayed true to the idea of you fucking by the second date, regardless of what happens, chances are you could have led the conversation to an entirely different place, right? To the point where it's like we don't even need to talk about that. Let's just see what happens,
right?
You understand? Because a nigga like me, I would you know what I would have said to her? I would have said to her, why we even having this conversation when I know you want to fuck me now?
Right.
Exactly. I would have said some shit like that, and then I probably would have made her giggle or laugh or some shit, and then we could have kept the flirtation shit going, where it wouldn't have been a point of contention. It would have more been a point of flirtation.
Right.
You see, what happened was because you had a certain level of doubt about the philosophy of fucking by the second date. When she brought it up to you, when it came up in conversation, you made it a point of contention because your confidence in it wasn't strong enough. You understand? If your confidence in it was super strong, then you would have been a little bit smoother with your mouthpiece, where it would have been like, girl, we don't even need to talk about that shit, because after you get a load of me, after you get to know who I am, you probably gonna be fucking me tonight.
Exactly. And on top of that, the fact that it's already been said, she now knows what she need to do to continue to fuck with you.
Exactly. And then from there you could change the subject, or you could just,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's different things that you could do, but when you make it a point of contention, then that's where it kind of falters, because now the conversation went from flirting and talking about sex to being something uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it seems like it too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Exactly. Because I bet you the vibe of the whole date changed after that, right?
Yeah, it did.
Exactly.
It did.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. This is another reason why you have to have a certain confidence, a supreme confidence of knowing. Right. So when things come up like that, it's not about contention. It's about you finessing the conversation how you want it to go. Because if you know in your mind, I don't want this to turn into a point of contention where we're butting heads. Let me say something different to turn it into something where we can both feel comfortable, where we can both be flirtatious and talk about sex in a way that where the conversation is going where I want it to go. Because that's not, I know 100% that's not where you wanted the conversation to go, right?
No,
exactly.
And that's when I was going to ask that guy that question too. I was going to ask Lucario before we were going to, and I was going to ask Lucario too. Do you think I should have brought that up too? Like, do you think I should have just wait it out, just play it out the date, get more flirtatious, and just, because do you think what she said, what are things that you cannot compromise? That was my next question with Lucario. Do you think I should have brought that up?
Should have brought what up? About the sex?
Yeah, I know that I brought it up too, because she asked me
it doesn't matter. You can bring it up or not bring it up. What we're saying is that you need to understand what it is, stand on it, and then you move on from it. So okay, check this out. Let's say if I'm like, listen, I'm hiring fucking fucking mathematicians for my college and shit. And I tell her, listen, I only deal with people who know how to add 2 and 2 to get to 4. And then she's like, but wait a second, why does 2 + 2 have to be 4? Why can't it be 7? Right? And then I'm like, girl, come on, 2 + 2 is 4 anyway, right? So now we're moving on to another topic. Now, when I present the paper in front of her and I put a number 2 and a plus sign and a number 2 and the equal sign, all I need to see is she going to put 4? So between that time until the time the paper is in front of her, if she don't put 4, then I'm not fucking with her. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to argue with her about what 2 plus 2 is because I already know what it is. There's no point she can make because I already know what it is. She needs to understand and get to the point where she knows where it is if she wants to be here. Does that make sense? So that's really what it is.
And shout out to K Zag in the chat. He said it became a tug of war of wills because he doesn't have the influence or charm to navigate that type of situation. And again, caller, there's different reasons why it may not have worked out with her necessarily. But again, this is why we tell you guys to get your numbers up, get your reps up, because these type of situations are going to come up from time to time. And you need to learn how to be comfortable in those situations and keep it flirtatious instead of contentious. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because you don't want to have an argument. You don't want to have arguments on the first fucking date. That's basically an argument right there. Right. Exactly. Like, oh, well, I gotta fuck by the second date. She's like, oh, well, why you gotta do that? And blah, 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 blah. You gotta learn how to be like, girl, I know why you asking these questions. I know why you bringing this stuff up. Okay, you trying to smash tonight. Right. But listen, I'm gonna give you some time. You know, smell me, feel me, love me. You understand? Miss me, and then when I see you by the second date, you'll know what to do. Yeah, exactly. You say shit like that to a bitch, that fucks her whole head up, exactly. and then you probably fuck her that same night if you know what you're doing.
Right, and now she knows. Damn, I like this guy, and I want to have sex with him, and I know I'm about to get dick the next time I see him, or I don't really like this guy, so I'm not gonna fuck with him because I know I gotta. You see what I'm saying? Like it's already laid out, so she knows what the fuck the situation is.
And the cool part is if it's the latter, then you don't even have to waste time fucking with the second date. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So again, get your practice in. Again, we try to tell y'all the practice is for y'all, not for the bitches.
Mm-hmm. And
the practice is for y'all, but this was a good call though, Jay. Thanks for calling in, brother. Thanks for supporting the show.
Yeah, that's you already know, man. Miles, thanks a lot. Lucario, thanks a lot. Keep doing your thing, Phil. I'm keep calling and showing love too, man.
All right, bro. Take it easy. Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. We on OT, so I'm gonna kill the lines. But I got a couple of joints that I want to shout out. Some people that supported, man. Shout out to Renee P in the building for the $10 super chat. For the $10 cash app. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see who else we got up in here. We got William Kime for the $5. Shout out to William, and shout out to Tamir for the $10 cash app, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate the support for the show, guys. Saying
real talk. So let's get some of these questions and we're gonna wrap this shit up.
Yes, sir.
Let me see where we is at. How come I stop sweating so much when I talk to women? What?
Stop sweating? All right, next question.
The girl I hooked up with once who seemed to have medium interest, medium to high. It's not medium to high. It's either high interest or medium interest. And he cut me off after seeing me with another girl in my Instagram story. Why would she do that if we weren't even dating? That girl ain't feeling you, bro.
Yeah. Plus, why does it matter?
Exactly.
Y'all wasn't even dating, so why should it matter?
Exactly. He says, Miles, what's wrong with her being attractive? True Prodigy, you're missing the whole point.
True Prodigy, you need to call in.
Right.
To break it all the way down to you.
Is it more important to marinate the mind before you try to smash instead of just telling her you want to smash? You don't necessarily need to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can do that if you want, but you don't need to, because if a woman decides she wants to smash, she's already decided in her mind and in her body and in her soul that she wants the dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that marinating it is really for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So for example, I think Steve and K Zaggin, and I think King Dre to an extent too, if I'm not mistaken, 'cause I remember I heard him talking about this. Like, they like to, talk to women and do all this sexy talking and I don't like doing that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do no type of fucking sexy talk. And all, I can, and I've done it, but I don't really like doing it. Like, I just tell a chick, yo, meet me here, come over, do that, and we just get it in. Right. Like, I don't like doing none of that shit. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. So what I'm saying is, a lot of times those things are for you. It's not really for the woman, because if the woman wants to fuck with you, she wants to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's really for you to entertain yourself within the interaction you're having with a woman. So if you're texting a girl or calling a girl, and you saying shit like, yeah, girl, like, I know you're getting that pussy ready for me, ain't you? And I know it's dripping wet and blah 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 blah. Even shout out to ARC. ARC was always with the dirty talk. Like, I'm not a fan of that shit. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't do any type of like extra things like I deal with women like how I order my food. You understand what I'm saying? Like yo, I want this, that, come bring it to me, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it depends on the guy that you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It just depends on who you are and what you're about. You know what I'm saying? So that's you gotta understand. Hold on, let me get to the other ones before this. It says got invited to a country concert. I don't like country, but my dad said I should go for fun and maybe there would be hot women there. Isn't that simping though? Because I don't like country. Well, yeah, go to some place that you like to go to and then talk to the women that are there. Remember, there's women everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll say this. Now, there's simping and there is having an open mind. Right. And what I'll say is that if you've never been to a country concert, right? What I would say is that if you like music in general, then I would say give it a try.
Right.
Giving something new a try is not necessarily simping. Now, if you go and you like, man, I hate this shit. Like, it sounds horrible. I don't like the singers. I don't like the music. And I didn't even meet no bad bitches. Then, okay, fine. You don't have to go back. But there's nothing wrong with giving something new a try, especially because it's country. It's a country music concert, right? But if you like music in general, you still might enjoy it because live music is always different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always different from going to your Spotify and listening to that shit in your headphones. You get what I'm saying? Like, going to the concert and hearing somebody sing live and hearing music being played on live instruments, and it's always a different vibe. So giving something a try, especially if it's new to you, it's not necessarily simping.
Right. Real talk. This says, yes, I do get the girls, but sometimes the connection is not there. Is it more important to marinate the mind, prepare her mind indirectly? See, a lot of you guys, again, y'all still don't understand what you do. And also, too, this is the thing, right? If the connection is not there, right? A lot of times what happens is that no matter what you do, it's not going to be there because it's just naturally not there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But also when it comes to, see, this is what you guys have got to understand too. A lot of the times the marinating of the mind is also going to get the woman more connected to you. So sometimes you got to make sure that you understand what you're doing, because what you can do sometimes is that if you don't know what you're doing, right, you could be like indirectly getting a woman more attached to you than you really want to be attached to you. Now, if you want that to happen, then that's cool, because then you're just sort of creating that situation to get her mind. But what I'm saying is a lot of you guys, what happens is that you may be indirectly doing a certain thing because y'all don't really know how to do this correctly. And this is why I tell you guys, you got to get coaching to do this correctly, because there is a right way to do this and a way that you're going to like cause yourself some problems. Because what happens is and this is why I kind of don't like doing it, because I only like to deal with women when I go and summon them to a certain extent. Like, I don't like chicks texting me and calling me and doing all that other shit randomly. And that happens a lot when they're thinking about you too much and they're all up in your shit. But that's because you've been sort of like getting in their head. Do you see what I'm saying? So you gotta pick your poison. You gotta also understand what type of guy you are. This is why we say the game is about you, because you have to create the scenarios and situations that you like to be in. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is you can get women really hooked and obsessed with you if you know how to talk to them a certain way. Like, I personally don't like women obsessed with me, because it's annoying. You know, so it's like I've had that situation and it's fucking annoying. Like, you know what, like, it's funny, like, what really, like, you know, like how certain things happen in your day and it just kind of like irks you. That's the type of shit that irks me. Like when I get a message on my phone, like my phone beeps or some shit, and I look at a message a random girl sent me talking about, hey, what's up? I was just thinking about you. I'm like, ugh. I was just like, oh God. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, leave me alone.
That's so creepy. That's so creepy.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, yo, calm down. You mad thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that shit at all. Like I just don't like that. But that's me though. That's me. Some guys is different.
Hey, we gotta put a limit on these fucking questions, man. No more questions, man. We're done. Like that's it.
Exactly. Let's go for a few more. Exactly. I ain't added no more.
No more.
He said that's an AP watch miles looking smooth, brother. That's not even a question. Y'all motherfuckers be. The girl was supposed to go on a date and she said she will get back to me after I set a 1800 time. She needs picking up. Not heard from her. Should I drop her a charge or wait until I hear from her? You said she says she needs something. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
this is a question where you got to call in. Fuck all that.
Trying to hit up a girl and set up dates, but recently there has been a lot of flaking going on with different women. How can I reduce the flaking and meet them on a date? Talk to more women. That's it. Like, that's really it. How to not be outcome dependent when it comes to women. I'm glad you asked, Rekka. There's this website, right? Let me show you real quick. Called Masculine Identity Membership.
Do it. Just do it.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. We got the summer sale popping. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Anything else, Miles, you want to say?
Yeah, guys, shout out to 1950, man. My man sent the candles. Well, this one is lit, so let me know.
Yes, sir. Real talk.
The Silverback Seduction. Let me see if I can show you that, man.
Nice.
Silverback Seduction. He sent the candles. We got the cream pie right here. And we got the, what's this one? We got the leather and lace, and we got the G-Spot. The G-Spot is lit. Got my whole spot smelling like really good right now, man. So shout out to 1950. You know what I'm saying? I got my shipment in. Make sure y'all go to Mr1950.com and get your candles, man. Shout out to him. And yeah, man. Of course, also get the soap, guys. Go to masculineidentity.com and get your soap. And the summer sale for the Masculine Identity membership is still in effect. Get on the membership for $1 for the first month, and then also go to Bad Boy membership and get on the Bad Boy membership, man. Badboymembership.com and get on the Bad Boy membership. And and if you missed any of the shows over the weekend, please make sure you check the shows over the weekend. All the shows over the weekend were super fire, bro. Super fire. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking Real Game No Theory was hilarious as shit. Like, make sure y'all go check that shit out. For real.
Real talk. So guys, remember, Masculine Identity membership, Bad Boy membership, and we will holler at y'all later, guys. All right. And we will remember the truth is inside you, people. Always remember that. Oh, before we go, just remember this. Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. I'm telling you, it's coming up, guys, so make sure that you guys get that shit popping. You feel me?
Yes, sir. For real.
So, guys, that's pretty much it. We out of here, man. We'll see y'all guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. Later.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. And strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
You put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose,
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,